Saturday Showdown. Showmake versus Chabi.
Situation. There's still a lot of 80 carries open and available, so I think taking the Maokai and leaving the 80 carry trail.
Nico was up.
Oh yeah, that's something we didn't.
Yeah. However, you land that Zenith Blade, someone generally dies.
Yeah, you'll eventually get some fire, then it kills them for you.
Gwen.
Yeah, Nongshim's gone a bit more standard. We kind of know where everything is on the side of Nongshim. I mean, I don't think they're going to go Gwen jungle. That's not a thing, really, and hasn't been for a while. But I guess we'll get to see what D+ do, because...
Well, I don't think they're going to put the Scion in the top lane from her, from other teams, and otherwise it's a very well-rounded composition that Nongshim have put together. See how they can pilot it as we hop into the Rift for game number 1.
Oh, it's so cute.
He's so cute. Look at him go. He's like, I'm hiding.
Wait,
I'm hiding.
Why is there a baby Krug there behind
Why
the tower?
is there a baby Krug there? Well, it's actually a Nico as Jiwoo's on fire. They are going to get first blood, though, on this Leona, and Deft is now going to get excited, start throwing some autos around. Let's see what Canyon's going to turn into this time as he makes his way down. Oh, max range Zenith Blade, and he manages to land the Flame Chompers as well as Canyon gets so much value out of the Blooming Burst. And Kellen going to be able to help lock that one down without falling, and this time Peter is not going to be...
It wasn't even a disguise. Well, there was 2 Jinxes. I don't think it really fooled Nongshim.
Well, Dundun is not worried at all. He just gets a solo kill. Yeah, Peter coming on over as well. Some Honey Fruit is going to be consumed. DK, relatively low health bars as Canyon standing his ground. They want to go for a bit of a 50-50 on that one. It is the Drake secured by the Jinx, understandably, of course. As now, Peter is going to be the second one under fire. Sylvie just kind of does press that W as Canyon's moving himself in. He's transformed into Deft as now Jiwoo in so much trouble. Pop Blossom comes down, picked up, put down. There's the zap. And Deft locks down his fort.
Very soon on the other side of the team.
Yeah, it is, it's mainly Canyon having a good time. In goes Sylvie, and it's Quad that locks down the kill there. Very nicely done. The Flash heroic charge working out beautifully as there's a Gromp in the brush. Ganked by Gromp. As Canyon going to get Emperor's Divided. But I don't think he's too worried about it. Red buff's going to tick down, and that is another kill. Chilling out in the side lane. We'll be able to take this turret. Does have teleport available as well if any shenanigans do break out. There's the Flash Keeper's Verdict. Gets rid of both of them in a Canyon. Oh, no, Canna! He turns up at the wrong time. Does have to flash away. But that is going to get them their first Drake of the game. Is now Deft and Canna standing here in the jungle of the enemy team. That is 2 versus 5. I don't know whether they like those odds, but Deft says that he's kind of into it. Quad goes golden, though, and they take down the Jinx. Pop on to 4, though, as they have another 80 carry. Her name's LeBlanc, and Showmaker's going to show them how it's done, as Sylvie underneath this turret is going to be able to lock up Showmaker for a bit of time. And man, this Nico is really a problem.
Yeah, Nongshim finally get a favorable play. It looks like things are going in that favor.
Ran about a little bit here, as Dundun is trying to be immune as best he can, as Pop Blossom comes in, picks up 3. That is going to be a couple of very swift kills. The Gwen's going to go down as well as Kellen was trying to flash on top of Jiwoo, as Canyon's running for his life, and Quad is going to be able to lock him down. But now Showmaker, a lot of damage available. The Emperor's Divide goes to Narnia, and Sylvie in trouble as well. A few more autos, and Showmaker's going to be able to do it, although he is Poppy, but Kellen's going to be there to lock him down. Jiwoo still walking. Oh man, we pan back to see the end of his hike that he went for here, as D+ Kia are going to probably finish off this game pretty soon.
GB was like, I'm debuting in the LCK today. It's going to be really fun. I'm against, a World Championship organization.
Well, okay. He's going to be hit by everything in the kitchen sink, as happy birthday, Canyon. He got his too much fun. He had too much fun on that Nico, but I'm glad that it's his birthday because I don't know whether we're... Oh, it's exactly double. Showmaker exactly double the damage of his lane opposition. Very cool, very cool. The worst.
Well, I will say New Yumi just sticks on one target for the most part.
Yeah, that's true. But if she ever hops off, my asthma can be a problem.
And isn't this a birthday treat?
Yeah.
Canyon's like, it is my birthday. Can I play the Lee Sin? Go on.
And I like that he sees Cassiopeia and he's like, Lee Sin. He doesn't dash.
That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
challenge accepted. Here in the LCK as well. But like you say, it is very, very difficult to look at this composition and not just say, oh, well, good luck. Nongshim, you're going to have a tough time especially looking towards that bottom lane as well. I mean, Deft is going to have so much agency. Oh man, let's see whether Nongshim can do it though as we hop onto the Rift for game number 2. We'll fight for this Rift. Scuttler, as we can see, is going to be secured by the Lee Sin. Says thank you very much for that one, as Dundun and Canna are just fighting this one out. Dundun does manage to get the dash out of the way, as he's going to lose out on the trade. Kasante, as it turns out, still pretty good. That's a solo kill. Gets him one back. Nice. Yeah, there is cleanse available here for Deft, but gonna have to use those zoomies to try and create some distance. Arctic Assault not quite going to find him here as Canyon moving on in. Deft trying to keep himself alive and does make it to relative safety as Canyon in amongst everyone, and the gravitum value is just gigantic. Happy birthday, Canyon. There's a first blood for you. He's gonna miss the queue, but it's his birthday, okay? Keep those comments out of the chat.
Yeah, he's allowed to miss it.
Absolutely. You're always allowed to miss at least 1 or 3.
And actually, I think he expected Jiwoo to sidestep on that one, so Jiwoo making a great decision just to walk it straight. But still a great counter gang coming in.
Well, what about a counter kill? He gets the shield!
No way!
Counter!
Some other addition that was good.
Trinity Force. As Q gonna connect, as Canna goes all out. Dundun does have some needlework, but he's gonna need a lot. Oh my goodness! Canna is gonna avoid it though, and that is a 3rd solo kill. Understanding when to all in.
Double
very important. As Canna pressing a whole bunch of buttons.
Oh, it looks like.
And Dundun may die for the 4th time. There's a flash. Showmaker dancing around in the mid lane. We're going to look at the bottom lane as well. As Canyon's turning up, grabbing him once again. Going to get some work done as Glacial Prison going to be used onto Deft, but it's almost like it wasn't as there's a flash forward. Oh my goodness, the Sejuani just gets eliminated. Canyon goes down as he tanked a turret shot. As we can see there, they go into the hands of Jiwoo. That is definitely good news, but he's still 27 CS behind. And D+ here remain. Oh no, okay, Dundun. He's just a few more autos. Wait! Do it, but the turret exists.
He has ults, just not enough mana.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's the needlework. And is it going to be the counter solo bolo? I think it is. There we go. 4th time's the charm for Dundun. Magi's in time. That's the thing. As we get the Hextech Drake, as Glacial Prison is going to go the wrong direction. Sylvie now tanking up this turret, but doesn't really want to. Still, they're going to grab the kill. Have played generally have to do that, right? As they're going to start off this Baron one more time. It is getting taken down extraordinarily low. As Canyon wanted to try and find his way in. Deft now trying to do it. There's the kick away, and Canyon just easily secures it. It was a gambit, like you say, but it's not one that Nongshim are going to find very good, as Deft is possibly caught out of position. He flashes forward. I don't know about that one, as it's Jiwoo that locks him down. Now Canna trying to get some work done. Super Mega Death Rocket sails by gracefully, but isn't going to be able to do any damage. And now it's Showmaker. He is the 80 carry of D+ Kia, who now have a Baron, but they don't have an 80 carry or a jungler. Still, Canna is fighting this one out. They get an exhaust as the cat is still here. Low health bars, but a dead Kasante. And now, Showmaker, can you do this by yourself? Static Shiv, getting some work done. Look at these health bars. Is this 1 kill, 1 Shiv? The Q comes through. Peter is dead if he gets shivved. All right, Showmaker. But this over the wall here. He's still looking. Oh, there it is. He gets shivved. Then he's dead. Oh no! Will be even if Showmaker does win this game. 2 for 2 on the day for this Static Shiv LeBlanc. But her winning definitely does look more convincing than her losing. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, whoa! What the? What?
Hang on!
That's not okay!
I want to pause.
No,
I want to pause.
Someone needs to check his PC.
We need to chrono break this game and tell him to sell his Shiv. It worked last time. Oh my goodness.
I'm glad after the Fierce series, because we were talking about how the Shiv LeBlanc is this cool new tag. And people might have watched that Fierce series and be like, nah, it's not that good.
Overrated.
Yeah, no.
Well, now we know. Now we know.
Can
you ban items? Can we put items into the ban?
Well, they did when KT played.
Yeah. Oh, it was a good call. As look at this, it's so obnoxious, and a lot of this is the Hextech Soul. As all right, Petrifying Gaze is going to come through there, but Deft is just going to say goodbye to the Snake Lady. Doesn't want any of that. As Canyon's just going to go golden. You know, you're not going to kill him on his birthday. Yes, they are. As it's going to be Jiwoo getting excited now as well. Gargoyle Stoneplate comes in as Cannon now trying to turn it. I think he might die as Jiwoo's going to die as well. Oh! He takes him with him. So nicely done. You and Me comes through, and now the real 80 carry is on the Rift. Showmaker trying to get into that mist. to take down Dundun as well. But maybe he's just finished with this game. Could be going home early, as we know he very much enjoys that one. As oh my, this is revolting! As Dundun wants to kill Deft, he is going to be able to do so. No one can kill Showmaker, especially not when he has a kitty cat. As yep, shock Teemo indeed. And he's going to emote a little bit before getting that 50 gold from the Nexus and going home with a 2-0. D plus Kia, welcome back. Absolutely fantastic performance here. And Nongshim really feels like didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, a very convincing win.
Yeah, well,
yeah, that does not surprise me.
Oh my god!
Not even slightly.
Oh, okay. Well, no, we'll ignore the fact that Kellen did like more than 10 times the damage of his opponent, because of course it is Melio, but still that is a funny thing to look at.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisun for the POG interview, and we are here joined by Showmaker and Canyon on the side of D plus Kia. Congratulations. Showmaker, how do you feel about the win? Yeah, we lost our previous match, so we really wanted to win today. And we worked so hard for it. So I'm glad that we got this 2-0 win. Canyon, happy birthday! I think winning the match and winning the POG would be the best gift possible. How do you feel? Yeah, I'm having my birthday today, you know. My fans were sending me so many birthday wishes, so I really wanted to win today. I'm so glad I got to win 2-0 and I got to play some of the fun picks today. Showmaker. You know, we had a chat before we started this interview, and I really wanted to ask you about the last match up against OK Savings Bank's Brion, because it was a crushing loss. How did the team take the blow? Well, we had a lot of issues, and we were actually, you know, facing a lot of issues in that series particularly. So we had a lot of communications around many different topics. I cannot really go into the details, but we did have a lot of, you know, conversation after that loss. And Canyon, you know, you just mentioned that you got to play a lot of fun picks, and you eventually were able to get your hands on that champion, Nico. What came to your mind once you saw that let through? I was like, we have to take it, we have to take it. We all just said it, you know, we have to take Nico. And we were, you know, trying to decide who's gonna play Nico, and then Showmaker said he's gonna play LeBlanc, so I got to play Nico in the jungle. So at the second phase of the pick and ban, you know, we were still talking about where should Nico actually go, and we decided jungle. Why do you think Nongshim actually let Nico through? Especially to you, Canyon. I'm not sure. Maybe it was my birthday, so they gave me a birthday present. Yeah, I guess it was my birthday present. Compared to other jungle picks, right now, Nico is way more fun to play, so I really liked it. So we have this Nico highlight where we were able to see some outplay pulled up by you. The Pop Blossom almost had 5 members. We were in a very rough spot actually there. So I actually had to kind of send it, you know, flash in order to keep the balance of the game, and I thought I was in a perfect angle to use my ult, and I went in for the ult flash. In the previous POG interview, Canyon, you were pretty confident about Nico. Is there any tips to act better as other stuff on the Rift? As being Nico, you have to have better understanding of other lanes, and you have to know how would that champion wanna kind of act in that particular moment. Sounds pretty complicated, but thank you very much for the tip. And Showmaker, last time we also had interview from both of you, and Canyon said, I'm better at Nico than Showmaker, and we just saw a performance from him. What do you think about his performance? Yeah, I actually wanted to play Nico mid too, but how dare I play Nico in front of Kenyon, you know? He's way better than me. You know, Kenyon, he acted as if he was a Scion. I think that was a miss, but other than that, everything was way better than me.
양보하신 것 같기도 하고 좋습니다. 그리고 쇼메이커 선수
And Showmaker, you know, we had static ship LeBlanc just all around the rift today, even in the first match. Did you get some inspiration from Humanoid of LEC? Well, in fact, not exactly from him, because I have been practicing that a lot previously, and then today I finally got my chance to play that. And then you built Night Harvester instead of Ludens. Why was that? There are so many things like related to that, so many details, but to put it simple, you have to use your ability or skill in order to get the Ludens proc, but you know, Night Harvester, you can even just auto to get the proc. So just like we saw when I killed the Milio, I think getting the auto proc is a really good advantage playing LeBlanc, so I decided to build Night Harvester. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the exact replay where you are able to get a kill in a 4v2 situation. Prior to that, I was playing so bad, you know, when we were just dancing around the Baron. I was like, oh, there's no way we're just letting them go all just run away with that. But I got lucky to actually avoid the W from Cassiopeia, and I got the kill. So we had your reaction cam after that kill, and also at the end of the game, you were just obviously having so much fun today on that LeBlanc.
굉장히 재미있어 하시던데 근데 그도 그럴 것이 이해가 가는 게요.
I mean, I feel you because you had over 1300 DPM, and with the static ship itself, you did 11,000 extra damage with that item. You were having a lot of fun, right? This was my first time playing this build on LeBlanc competitively, but this is so fun. You know, everyone, you should try it. You will never be able to forget about it. You know, you're gonna be addicted to this Shiv LeBlanc. And also, Kana got 3 solo kills in the top lane by himself. I think that was also a huge kind of start to DK's lead early on. I was keeping my eyes on that, and he was like winning every single time, so it was really good playing, you know, with that top laner as a jungler in that game. And then at the end, he was like over pushing a little bit, and then he got solo killed in the 4th attempt. That was a bummer, but still, yeah, it was awesome. And today, Theft was playing remotely. I guess he's having his last day of quarantine. How is he feeling right now? A lot better. So we have to wear a mask because of him, so it's uncomfortable, but Deft is sitting alone in his room, you know, no mask, chilling, you know. I'm pretty pissed, you know. I mean, he got off work already. Like, this is a joke. I think he's like lying on his bed at the moment.
이렇게 팬분이 치어풀도 써주셨는데 아직까지는 지금은 이제 함께하지 않고 계신 걸로 저희가 확인을 했고.
And some fan signs for Deft in the venue as well. And I will do my best to send you off home early, you know. Last question. You'll be going up against KT Roaster. They are having a great momentum as well. What kind of worries you the most? Everyone, I think lanes really well, you know. They know how to win the series. They know how to draft. They sometimes, you know, bring some new picks. So I think they're good at everything, you know. A very well-rounded team. So we have to prepare really hard. What about you, Showmaker?
이제 KT의 BDD 선수가 되게 요새
BDD.
잘하는 것 같아서
He's popping off these days, so we're gonna do our best in order to put up a great fight that day. And this will be the end of the interview from D plus Kia, and back to the space. Thank you.